What's up, music lovers? I'm back in high resolution. Leave a comment if you prefer my face on low resolution. This is how I lost all of my songs. First things first, I have not played any guitar today, so let's see how it sounds. This is the first thing I'm playing today. I don't remember the last time I changed my guitar strings. I should change them at least once a year. So let me tell you what happened in the last 1 to 2 months. I've been working on a new album for some months now and I almost finished it. This is my list of songs I had chosen to record for my new album. These ones I already released as singles and then there were a few more. And right before finishing the last song, my MacBook broke down. So this laptop, I had it since 2014 and for 2 years it was giving me the notification that my battery needs service. So I gave it service. I went to church. I prayed, battery not fixed. It was literally on the 28th November that I uploaded a new single and on 29th November the MacBook broke down. And I'm trying to release a song like every 6 to 8 weeks. So I couldn't edit videos, I couldn't upload music, I couldn't mix my new songs, I couldn't record songs. But actually it was a blessing in disguise. At first I thought, okay, damn, I cannot finish my album now. So either I have to get a new MacBook or I have to get this one fixed. I went to all kinds of stores. They couldn't fix it anymore because it was from 2014. Then I was buying some DIY self-repair kit. I got the battery replaced, but it still wasn't working. So long story short, no MacBook, no recording studio. However, my first thought was, who cares? I still have my phone. And actually it's quite amazing. You can do anything from your phone. You can edit videos, you can edit short form of course, but also long form videos. You can add text and everything. At least you can record song ideas. And that's where the blessing in disguise came from. I had like 9 songs that I chose for my new album. And in the last 1.5 months without my laptop, I practiced so much guitar. I maybe recorded some ideas, but it was really great to step away from recording. It also made me think how dependent music became on technology. Like everything is digital. Of course, social media, the marketing, the promotion, but also the creative process, because most of my ideas are saved digitally, music videos, software, and then even most instruments. I mean, I play a real guitar, I sing with a real voice, I have real percussion instruments and stuff, but then a lot of drums or synthesizers, they're all digital. Shout out Microcore, great analog synthesizer. So imagine if you're like an electronic music producer or like a beat maker, you have nothing without your MacBook. Myself, however, being a real musician, I finally found the time to work on my singer-songwriter songs. I have been working on a lot of acoustic songs for years and now I finally found the time to focus on them. So just the guitar, just the vocals, no digital drums, no synthesizer, no nothing. And I've always practiced them on the side, but now I had the time to really focus on them and finish them. I can fairly say that after 1 or 2 months, I didn't miss my laptop. If I can just play guitar and sing and write songs, that's fine with me. I even thought, worst case scenario, I could even just record a really great performance on the iPhone and then just release that. 'Cause sometimes it just sounds like some old 50s or 60s recording if you record with your memos. I think the iPhone has a great microphone for acoustic guitar. I have this short song called Don't Know Who You Are on my last album, Mushrooms, Clowns and Roller Coasters. That was recorded on the iPhone. Because it was a very spontaneous recording. I tried to replicate it and record it properly with the microphone, but it just didn't give the same vibe. So what's the conclusion? I need a laptop to properly record music and release it. I'm really happy when I can just play guitar and sing. Number 3, it's a blessing to step away from your routine. Because sometimes I can easily get lost jamming. I just open the laptop, I can take some kick or snare drum, I can take some digital synth and I will just creating some new ideas and stuff. But you can get stuck with that and forget actually working on the songs that you already have. Because I have a lot of finished songs that are written that I just need to record. And then I have even more like jams and ideas and short sections. It's very easy for me to get lost in a creative mode. Not saying that it's bad, I think it's good to always, just have fun, just play with ideas and just be inspired. But then if you also have a lot of finished songs, maybe you should finish them. So I came to the conclusion that it was a lesson for me to learn how to be more efficient with the tools. Because I don't want to spend most time as a musician on my laptop. I want to spend most time with my instrument and creating and writing music. So I want to use the laptop for what it is, which is a tool. I want to be more efficient in recording and producing and releasing music because I have a lot of music to be released. And what I noticed in the last 1 to 2 months is, if I just play a song on guitar all day, you might think I'm just playing guitar and singing. But actually, in your head, the whole song is forming and taking like a full shape. And then when you go on to produce it, even with like drums and bass and synths or percussion or whatever instruments you want to add, suddenly it just all comes to happen. Whereas maybe if you just wrote a new song and you immediately go to the laptop or in your studio, whatever it is, you just get overwhelmed by the possibilities. And then you try this and you try this and you try this, and you're like picking all of things, trying to shape something. But if you focus on the essentials, it's already forming in your head, you know? Because I think it's the easiest when you have a clear vision of something. And it can be anything in music, it can be videos, it can be in life, it can be, you know, other topics as well. Because I like to think, how long does it really take to produce something? Maybe you need years to come up with an idea and catch the inspiration. But then if you have a song, you can spend hours or days or weeks or months trying to shape something and coming up with all types of ideas. But if you take a finished song, you already know what it is. How long does it take to replicate a 3-minute song where you already know all the parts? You know, you record the bass for 3 minutes, the drums for 3 minutes, the guitar and whatever. So like in 1 or 2 hours you can record a whole song. That's if you know how it should sound like or what it is. So I just want to be more efficient and more natural in those different processes like inspiration, creativity, productivity. It makes sense to me how I'm explaining it. If it's all over the place to you, leave a comment. Maybe I can do a more structured video on that. That being said, let's play some riffs on guitar from my new upcoming album. What's the new upcoming album? By the way, my new album will be called Cringe. Because everything is cringe to me. The whole world became cringe, including myself. That's already cringe. I started playing guitar 2 times in this video. Both times I'm starting at the 15th fret. Now it's 3. Okay, so let me show you some chords and stuff from my upcoming album Cringe. I can play something and then tell you why I like it. So here's one. This was actually the song I finished right before my laptop broke down. So now I have this section of songs, like 9 songs before the laptop meltdown. And like 4 new ones that I wrote in the meantime that I will also add to the album. And the song goes like this. I love the sound of how it goes down. That's my musical analysis. That's why I like it. Oh yeah, then my song What's Your URL? I made a guitar version of it. Sounds a bit different than the song. I'm thinking about recording like a J-pop version of this song. Why does it sound like J-pop? I don't know. Let's just play it again. So fun to play. Okay, then another song called Don't Hide, which is already out. That's my last single. Stream Don't Hide by Jakob on all platforms. That's the clean version. Rate this riff from 10 to 11. Now what I like about this song, if you listen to the bridge, further into the song there's an instrumental part where you have the main riff. But then comes the harmonies and it goes like this. Let me just play it slow because I like the... We need more adjectives in language to describe music. I love that part. And then in the end, it becomes like an instrumental version. Actually, I wanted to create something, well, I don't really want to create. I thought about something like some of these Metallica outros or instrumentals, they have these parts, and then it went into... Yeah, one thing I love about Metallica is the mix of heavy distorted stuff and then they just go into these beautiful clean parts. Okay, so now the new songs. So I thought about releasing an album with just 9 songs and then some new ones came to me and I felt like they add something energetically to the album. They give like a different picture to the music. Let's check out one of them. Actually this one. This will be my next single, called Just the Sky Between You and Me. Some things in life are easy to remember. Some things in life so hard to forget. Like your sweet, sweet love last year in September. Like your juicy kiss the last time we met. And when I try to send some love through, I remember it's just the sky between me and you. Thank you so much for listening to my music, checking out my videos. Follow Robert Jakob on all streaming platforms. New album, Cringe, coming out soon. Cringe! That's so cringe!